Hey guys, my name's Jono.
And I'm Jason.
Recently we came across one of the comments on our videos, how to start a videography business from nothing, where one of you guys asked if you could see the first video that we ever made. So we thought that we'd spice it up a little bit today and do a reaction video on the first video that I ever filmed. I've talked about this video a few times on this channel, but I haven't shown you guys the full thing. So just a quick little backstory. I shot this video back in July 2019 when I first started getting into videography. At the time, one of my best mates from primary school, he was getting married and we went out for dinner one night and he said how expensive his wedding was and he couldn't hire a wedding videographer. So I just told him, hey, why not I just film it for free? Because, you know, I'm already there. At that point in time, I didn't even own my own camera. I had to borrow Jason's Canon 1300D, which didn't really even have autofocus. And I was using a nifty 50 1.8 lens on a crop sensor camera that's quite tight for the whole entire wedding day. I didn't even know how to set my manual settings correctly, so Jason had to teach me the week before. So we hope that this reaction video gives you some entertainment, but also is a bit more relatable for you guys who are just starting out and feel like, you know, you watch these other videos that are really amazing. Well, here's the first one and it's our reaction to that video. So here we go. Ready?
All right, let's go.
Remember we went to the church a separate day just to film this time lapse?
Yeah.
Love that typography. Oh, good silhouette shot, eh?
Mm.
And you already knew how to expose just for the indoors.
Pretty good audio, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like the audio from back then.
Oh, it's out of focus. And the mic's showing.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is like the mic is showing.
Yeah.
But come on, it's your first wedding, so
yeah,
that's fine.
Well, what I'll do differently is I'll probably try to like feed that wire from the back, eh? It's just to hide it a bit more.
Yeah, you like guys, you really wanna like during a wedding day, you really wanna hide that wire so that your image just looks like nice and clean up. Yeah.
Shots are not bad, eh?
Mm.
It's a 50mm 1.8, so the shots actually looked quite nice.
You get a nice bokeh with the 1.8.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how I got this stuff. So like the some family photos and like the dog. It just adds a bit more to the story because it kind of shows like a little bit about where the bride and groom sort of came from.
Yeah.
And it also establishes your scene. So like if you're like, you know, going to a letter reading where the groom's in his house, just getting a few shots, stationary shots around the house really helps establish that, helps the viewer know where they are. Yeah.
I think like one thing that could really make the video better is if you include the in-camera audio. Yeah. So like kind of like in the previous shot, you did see like them laughing. So kind of including like those like laughing noises and kind of ambient noises from your camera. It often make your videos better, whether you're shooting like wedding or corporate. Okay, now we've jumped to the ceremony bit.
So what I probably would have done differently here is probably a few more establishing shots of like outside the church so that we know that the video has now transitioned to the ceremony. Shooting a down the aisle shot. Oh, getting the groom reaction. Look, as he's tearing up. Yeah, I couldn't really get this in focus. I was on the nifty 50 1.8. So get a camera with good autofocus.
You see that few shots right there, I would have preferred you getting the front of their faces instead of the back of their heads.
Oh, exchanging the rings. Got the first kiss, which is good.
That's good, yeah. You got it in focus as well.
Yeah, got it in focus. Yeah! Oh, look how happy they are. That was meant to be a whole church shot, but because my lens was too tight, I could only get the bride and groom. Transition. Oh, now we're out of the ceremony. Off to the reception.
See, good use of foreground here again. Yeah. That's really nice.
Oh yeah, here got them to do a little bit of a kiss.
You look like you didn't want to do it.
Yeah. I was just laughing now. Oh, this is a good shot. Use of foreground.
Yeah.
Oh, use of foreground here as well. Oh, an artistic blurry shot. So, what happened here was I didn't know what a bridal portrait was. So during the period between the ceremony and reception, Gemma and I just went home and like started taking photos of ourselves on the balcony.
Oh, so you didn't follow them?
No. So we didn't follow them to like their bridal portrait location, because that's the period when you get the really nice sunset shots of the bride and groom.
No one told you?
No, I didn't know.
Holy
and
shit.
like I guess like, you know, my friends probably didn't want to ask me because it's like I was doing it for free anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it would have been nice to get that period as well where like the bride and groom are just by themselves.
Yeah.
And getting some more intimate sort of shots. So I didn't have any of that to kind of overlay. So one thing is like my selection of like the reception audio didn't really make sense. It was kind of just like random snippets that were usable in terms of the audio, because I didn't know how to record the audio.
Yeah.
So I just mainly used the audio from in the camera. But this was like the most usable part, so I just slapped it in there.
Yeah.
Like there's not really any sort of like story behind it. When you're using the reception audio, you should be trying to tell more of a story.
We basically cut out all the best bits from the speeches and vows.
And then we use it to craft the story.
Exactly, yeah.
While here, what I was doing is I was just using any random bits of audio and just slapping it in. And then going back to a montage. Yeah, so it doesn't really feel like, it just feels like, a montage of the day rather than like a story. Yeah. Oh, this is quite good. Getting like, when people are crying, try and get shots of that. It really adds like some emotion to the video. Those are like the precious moments that the couples usually like value the most. It's like when they're showing some emotions throughout the day. So even when I'm taking photos, I'm like a paparazzi when people are crying. Yeah. Oh, first dance. Yeah, the ISO is a bit high now because like the lights got
turned off. The lights, yeah.
Now usually we would have like an external light to light up the dance floor, but back then I didn't even have a camera, so
yeah, you do your best.
Yeah. This is still not bad, eh? Not bad. Very hard to do dance floor shots properly with the 50, because you want to get those like cool movements.
Man, kids got moves, man. Look at them go. Like, look at them. Yay! There you go, Jono's first wedding video.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou
gozaimasu. Alright, what do you think?
I honestly would give it, for his first time, I would give it a solid, probably 8 out of 10.
Whoa, that's pretty high.
I think you told the story pretty well. Like, if I was a couple and I watched it, I think I'll be very happy that someone has captured like the moments throughout the day, and I think Jono did a really good job in that. So yeah,
thanks, man.
Yeah, obviously if the couple paid 6K for the video and we delivered that, obviously I wouldn't give it an 8 anymore, but
I'd get
that's
fired.
not the case. Yeah, I reckon
even $500. I think that's
no, I reckon 1,000.
Yeah,
I reckon that video is worth 1,000.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest takeaway is like you don't actually need a gimbal or a stabilizer to like really make an awesome video. Just sometimes having a tripod and a camera, you can have awesome compositions. You can tell the story really well.
Don't think you need like all this like gear.
Fancy gear.
I had no lights.
Yeah.
I literally just had this $500 camera and a nifty 50 lens, which costs about like $100, I think. That was the first one off the block, and we kind of just built everything up from there.
Okay, so if we were to leave you with a few key advices, number 1 would be don't feel discouraged when watching the amazing work of other people. Instead, feel inspired. You know, take a closer look at how they produce their videos and learn from them. You know, everyone's gonna start from somewhere, and that's where we started, with that video itself.
Everyone runs their own race.
Exactly. Yeah.
And number 2 is don't be afraid to do shoots that you're not ready for. When I said yes to that shoot, I definitely was not ready for filming a wedding day, you know? Like I didn't even have any camera equipment. I didn't even know how to like use my manual settings correctly. After that shoot, I went from someone who didn't know a thing about the exposure triangle or how to use my manual settings to someone who actually felt pretty comfortable with my ISO shutter speed and aperture just from just one shoot, while a lot of beginners take ages to get comfortable with it. And just putting myself in that situation of just one day of intense filming just really accelerated my learning.
Your learning process. Yeah.
So don't shy away from challenges, embrace them, face them head on, and you, my friends, are going to be surprised where you're going to go with this journey. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this video helpful, entertaining, relatable. If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell button every time you want to get notified of our weekly videos. We also have an email newsletter, link in the description box down below that you can sign up to. If you ever have any questions, just feel free to just email us at jonoandjason@gmail.com. And with that, guys, that's it from us. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.